So the other day I had a couple women who commented on my post when I said that one of the key criteria for women, if not the criteria for women, is how much a man makes. They said that's completely untrue. No woman actually cares how much he makes. Well, I give you...
See, I make a six-figure income already.
Oh, you make six figures. That's awesome. Well, I guess how much money he makes really doesn't matter because you could live quite comfortably on six figures.
So I can choose to say, I won't date men that make under $150,000 because that's what I make.
Well, there goes that whole argument that women don't care how much money a man makes.
Why should I entertain a man who makes less than me?
Why? Because this isn't the 1950s anymore. It's the 2020s. And expecting a man to be a provider, I thought that went the way of the dodo bird, much like expecting women to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen went out the window 50 years ago also. Or did it?
So see, it works exactly as you think.
Well, thank you for acknowledging that. It's good to know that I was correct when I said that women's primary thing for a man is how much money he makes and how much they can get out of him. I appreciate you verifying that and showing those other ladies who claimed that wasn't the case that maybe they need to rethink their position.
Except for men are not the ones with the upper hand anymore.
You know, they keep falling back to that tired old patriarchy argument to justify their shallowness. But it's funny how their mindset is still stuck in the 1950s, isn't it?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, okay. You're wrong. And why are you wrong? Because you see men have only one value in life, to provide you with money. That's the only criteria you have. You even stated so. And I ask you, as someone who meets your criteria, why would I want to be involved with you? If the only value you see in me is how much money I make, why would I or anyone want to be involved with someone who thinks that way? What are you bringing to the table? Another 150,000? I don't need it. I can make that on my own. So you're entitled to have whatever criteria you have. The reality is the men that you're seeking aren't going to be seeking you. And I'm not trying to be mean saying that, but we would see right through that shallowness. And if I may use an analogy to give you a little bit more honest truth, why would I drive a tired old worn out Subaru hatchback when I have enough money to go buy a brand new Ferrari? It's about the value that both parties bring to each other. And your value is money. And that's fine. There's actually nothing wrong with that. But I hate to break it to you, that's not what most people value. And most especially, it's not what men value. Because we don't care how much money you make. It is completely irrelevant to us. Because the honest truth is, I'd rather have a 40-year-old beat-up Chevy Chevette that runs reliably and will be there for me than a newer Subaru hatchback that constantly whines when it tries to start and is always reaching into my wallet for more money. Again, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the reality, and you did ask.